A beautiful girl was about to cross the street when she was suddenly hit by a taxi and died on the spot. The girl's father witnessed the entire incident. The heartbroken man approached his daughter's body, but in the next moment he jolted awake on an airplane, transported back to a few hours earlier. As it turned out, the man was trapped in a time loop. Every day at 2 p.m., the man would helplessly watch his daughter get hit and killed. During the first time loop, the man thought it was just a nightmare. However, he soon realized that everything happening afterward was identical to his dream. People asking for photos with him, a press conference, witnessing a car accident on the road, and finally, seeing his daughter die. In the third time loop, the man texted his daughter, urging her not to cross the street. To his dismay, his daughter thought he was crazy and even refused to answer his calls. She crossed that same street anyway. Desperate to save her, the man sped down a shortcut, only to encounter traffic and crash into a dumpster. Just as he was about to reach his daughter, he still had to watch her get hit and thrown into the air. He couldn't save her. The man knelt beside his daughter, filled with remorse for failing to protect her. Suddenly, a short-haired young man named Obama grabbed him. As it turned out, Obama was also stuck in the time loop. Obama was a paramedic who had just woken up before the loop started. He received a call about a car accident at an intersection and rushed to the scene in his ambulance. To his shock, he discovered 2 people dead in the taxi, the driver and a passenger, who turned out to be Obama's wife. In the next moment, Obama found himself back in the time loop. He also tried calling his wife, but her phone was turned off, and he couldn't prevent the accident. Gradually, Obama noticed that in each time loop, only the man was doing something different. The two realized they were facing a bizarre situation and needed to work together for a chance to avoid the accident. As the time loop began again, they didn't try to save anyone. Instead, they agreed to meet at a designated location to discuss a plan. The man suggested preventing Obama's wife from taking the taxi, believing it would prevent the accident. However, Obama had just had a fight with his wife, and her phone was turned off, making it impossible to contact her. The man then came up with another idea. During a press conference, he used a live video to tell his daughter a different meeting time and location. Still, they ultimately discovered that they couldn't prevent the accident. After countless failures, the man realized that if they could stop the taxi driver from driving, it would solve the problem. He intentionally injured his head and went to the police station to file a report, claiming that the taxi driver had robbed him. He hoped to use the police to arrest the driver. At 2 p.m., no accident occurred at that intersection. The man also received a text from his daughter. The two believed they had finally saved their loved ones and happily planned to have hot pot together that evening. Everything seemed normal until the police found the taxi, and the driver suddenly fled. The man drove to the park where he had arranged to meet his daughter when he suddenly received an eerie phone call. The caller said they had seen the man's press conference, and although he had changed the meeting location, ultimately nothing would change. Before the man could understand the meaning, the caller said his daughter was about to die now, and that she should have died 3 years ago. The man sensed something was wrong as a taxi sped towards the park. As the man reached his daughter, the taxi arrived at the same time. He rushed towards her, and at the moment he embraced her, he woke up on the airplane again, and Obama woke up at home.